SFL Nation, welcome to the Pro Bowl Draft. Tonight, our coaches Ramos, Lynn, and Jermaine Smith, otherwise known as the Dark Lord Destro, will be selecting their team rosters for the Pro Bowl. Which rivals will end up on the same team, and which superstar team is going to win on the Twitch front page coming up in 2 weeks or so. We'll find out next. Stick around. Kick it! Welcome, everybody, to the Pro Bowl Draft presented by APM Music. I am SFL Commissioner Cameron Irvine, joined tonight by our two coaches. First, he lost the Season 5 championship game, but won in Season 9. He's one of the most esteemed owners in league history. It's Ramos. Lynn, how you doing, Ramos?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm so thankful to be here. Obviously, we had some all-star games in the past, but now finally it's back. The Season 10 Pro Bowl. We have a bunch of user players. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm so excited to be here. Thank you.
And the winner of the Season 5 championship game, he's been out of the coaching game for a while, so we're interested to see what he has to cook up and see if he still has Ramos's number. It is Jermaine Smith. How we doing, Prez?
I'm doing very well. Just want to say thank you for giving me this opportunity to get back into the game of coaching for one game only in the SFL. I greatly appreciate it.
So here's how it works. We've got lots of players eligible to be drafted. In pre-show, we determined who the number one pick was going to, and that was Jermaine Smith. So Ramos will be the designated home team in the Pro Bowl. We're still finalizing the Pro Bowl uniform contest. Hopefully can put that out tonight. And so we'll be getting all that set up here shortly as well. Once there is only one player left at a particular position, that player will automatically be put onto the team that needs a second or a third or a fourth player at that position. Once the player is selected, you will see their name typed into the black box there as we build our Pro Bowl rosters for the evening. A quick refresher on the Pro Bowl eligible players. First in the backfield, the quarterbacks are Christian Christensen, the MVP, Ron Cochran, the championship game MVP, Nathan Lee, and Julian Tyree. The running backs are Ray Bentley, Ash Odom, BDG Hollywood, and Warren Murray. Congratulations, guys, on getting here. The Pro Bowl wideouts are Optimus Klein, Duke Wilson, Ken Gossett, Eli McCormick, DR Sim, Daley Holder, Gabriel Manning, Deezer Powell, Robert Merrill, and Boo Chisholm. The tight ends and defensive linemen, the Mike Daggs, Yassine Clifton, Elijah Swaim, and Tiberius Bovine make up the tight ends. At defensive tackle, Hunter Norwood and Chad Tackle, and at defensive end, Alex Dominguez and Taekwon Hale. Dominguez, the defensive player of the year. Duke Wilson, the offensive rookie player of the year. And Ray Bentley also on the board as well, the offensive player of the year. At linebacker, Slyn Shady, Aquana Shine, Espen Real, Avery King, Nick Fargo, Heath McDaniel II, Heath McDaniel Sr., and Obi Okoye from San Antonio. The corners on the outside, Ryan Michaels, Kanye Rockefeller, Major Key, Michael Vitak, Aaron Arrington, Crash Combs, Ryan Davidson, and Steve Vitak. The safeties, led by Alex Bond and Mahmoud Ajlani, Charles Ball, Max Jackson, A.J. Levy, Jeffrey Daggs, Troy LaShaw, and Maurice Spurgeon. And finally, on special teams, Zach Daggs and Cole Varner are the kickers. Ashley Finch and Arminius Davis are the punters. Both Destro and Ramos tonight will be declaring who they want to return kicks. They will do that when they draft a player or the player that they wish to return kicks for their squad. There will be one kick returner all night for each team. And with that, let's get started with the first pick in the SFL's Pro Bowl draft. Destro, who you going with here?
I've been wanting this man since when I was told I was going to be the coach. I wanted this man from the get-go. It won't be a surprise from people. People know that I like to run the ball. I'm old school. I don't believe in passing the ball over the place. I want to pound the ball down your throat, in your throat, all over you. My first pick of the SFL draft, Pro Bowl draft, is Mr. Ray. You're a grown-ass man, Bentley.
Oh, sniping Bentley away from his team's head coach, Ramos. Man, how is he going to take it? Destro right out of the gates, taking away Mexico City's top player. Oh my goodness, we're just getting started. I'm already sweating here.
All right, so
man,
he
Ramos
gets
is
to
about
win
to
the
jump
season
through the
fight
booth.
championship. He gets to win. Who's gonna pick first? And he gets Ray Bentley. What's going on?
Man, well, this is your chance to counter. Ramos, your first pick, please.
All right, so I love this player. I'm a huge fan of this player, okay? And what do I like? I like defense. I love defense, all right? I was a corner when I had a player, so naturally, I have to pick a corner. I love this player. Alaska corner, Ryan Davidson. Welcome to the squad. You're here. Let's get it going. I love this player. Shut down, lock down. He's a leader. He tackles, he covers, he intercepts the football. Ryan Davidson, my number one pick.
Wow, Ryan Davidson at corner going number one. Christensen sitting there in the chat going, what is happening? I'm the MVP, for crying out loud. Destro's got his second pick. Is that where he's going to go? Or is he going somewhere else? Destro, please.
I got to go defense, and I got to make sure the backfield is covered. And no other than Mr. Bond, Alex Bond. That's my man who I'm going for, a strong safety.
Wow, how about that? Tallahassee Pride safety Alex Bond is off the board. That means to Ramos with his fourth pick. He picked an Alaska corner first. What are you going with second?
All right, so other than defense, I love special teams, right? I love special teams. I really do. But I also like receivers. So how can I combine receivers and special teams and Robert Merrill? You're welcome to the squad, Robert Merrill, the second Alaska Storm player. I love Robert Merrill, complete wide receiver, great route runner. He returns punts, he returns kick. He is amazing, Robert Merrill.
Wow, you know, I saw Mighty RX in the chat. He said something to the effect of, now remember our deal. And I don't know, Ramos, are you sure you want to go all Alaska here? Because if you don't win this game, then you're just conceding that Mighty's the better coach, are you not?
Not necessarily. I just love these two players, and I think those are going to be the staples on offense and on defense. Two very complete players. Hey, you know, they're the champs for a reason.
Okay, Destro, you're up. Pick three. Who you got?
Well, since Mr. Ramos wants to take players from people, it's all good, because I'm going to take his boy, his partner in crime, Mr. Ultimus Klein, more than meets the eye, will be the receiver for my team.
Hey, look at that. A third Alaska Storm player off the board. Optimus Klein is going to play against Davidson. Merrill is his teammates. Very, very interesting. Ramos, your third pick, please.
He throws the ball all over the yard at will. quarterback, Christensen of the Tallahassee
Hey!
Pride, the MVP. Welcome to the squad.
And there he is, the quarterback off the board. The first quarterback off the board tonight. Christensen is going with Ramos in Mexico City. And hold up! Wait! Just a minute! Hold on, hold everything. You didn't think that Destro was going to get the first pick in every single round, did you? Flip it! Ramos, pick again!
All right, so Destro picked Ray Bentley. I need somebody who can stop Ray Bentley, right? I know this guy because he plays in my conference, or he played in my conference in season 10. Linebacker Lynn Shady from the London Knights.
Oh, little Slyn Shady action. London on the board, getting their boy on Ramos's team for the first ever user player Pro Bowl. Destro's got pick 4 on his radar. Go ahead, Jermaine.
This guy is the man. He played for the Queen City Corsairs a while back. Now he plays for Atlanta. My man, Mr. Aquantis Shine, will be the leader that's going to be running the defense and linebacker position.
Wow, MVP candidate. Nice selection there for Destro. So just to recap here real quick, the team Destro does not have a quarterback yet, but they do have Ray Bentley, the Mexico City Aztec, playing on a different team from Ramos for the first time. And by the way, how about this? Is everybody excited for this? I think we're going to put these Pro Bowl players in their own locker room. Maybe, perhaps. Maybe we're going to be doing that here in a little while. But that'll be fun. And then Ramos on the other side, Christensen is at quarterback. Still no running back, but got Robert Merrill at receiver. Those two played in the championship game. Now they're on the same team. My goodness, I've lost track. I think Ramos is next. Go ahead, Ramos.
Yeah, so as you know, I lost in season 5 because my safety could not make a tackle. I'm going to pick a safety who can make tackles, ball hawk, leader. He is an amazing, amazing player. And
Christoph Montero.
It's not going to be Christoph Montero this time.
Okay.
Not right now, but I'm picking free safety. Now plays for the Atlanta Storm, Mahmoud Ashlani.
Mahmoud Ashlani getting that front office gig after applying for the Kansas City Grizzlies. Good application as well. But Mahmoud Ashlani, a free safety, first free safety off the board anywhere, and the second safety taken in the draft. All right, Destro, who's your next pick?
This guy, he's strong. Another safety. Played for Tulsa. He was a man. He balled his tail off. Had multiple interceptions. I can't remember the game right now. I apologize. But Mr. Triple B, Big Baller Brand, Charles Ball will be on my team. He's going to be the other guy playing along with Mr. Bond.
There he is. Charles Ball is off the board. So just to recap there on the safeties, really should have better labels on that. Alex Bond and Charles Ball are the two strong safeties that have been taken by Destro, which means that Max Jackson and AJ Levy will go over to Ramos's squad here at some point. So really, two picks right off the board there having to go onto Ramos's team. So Max Jackson, AJ Levy, how do you feel about that strong safety lineup, Ramos?
I love it. Hey, Levy, man, that guy has been here for a long time, and he is one of the most consistent players in the SFL. And overall, I think we're gonna ball out with those safeties. Normally, our safeties played very good, except on that last play in the championship. But normally, our safeties are really, really solid, and I love it.
All right, got to make sure I spell AJ Levy's name correctly. I'm going to triple check that because I seem to always get that wrong. V before Y, and there you go. So Ramos assigned the other two strong safeties, and Destro forced it upon him as he takes the top two strong safeties off the board. Ramos, it's still your pick, so give us another guy on your squad.
Alrighty, so Ray Bentley was the Offensive Player of the Year this past season. And last season, he was not only the league's MVP, but the championship MVP. So I will pick a running back. I need a running back. So I played against him again as well. And it was in my division this last season. Ash Odom He played for the Queen City Corsairs like this last season, so I'm gonna pick him as my first running back.
All right, so Ash Odom is off the board. That means that there's 2 running backs left. The next one that's taken, the other one will go across the board. Destro, give me pick number 6.
Well, I've been working on the defense for a moment. I need to go back to the offense. You know, this guy, he's the one who shocked the world. He won in the championship game, beating the undefeated Tallahassee Pride. My man I'm getting is Mr. Ron Cochran.
Ron Cochran, the finals MVP and Destro's quarterback. So Christensen and Cochran will be battling each other once again in the SFL Pro Bowl. Now, wait, hold on, hold everything. Did you know, everyone, that the 6 guys that these 2 have taken, we're now flipping the teams? Destro gets Ramos' team, Ramos gets Destro's team. What does everybody think? I'm just kidding. Continue. Ramos, your pick.
All right, so, you know, I have to stop Ray Bentley, and we know now that when Ron Cochran has time, he can destroy an opposing defense. So I need somebody who can disrupt, who can destroy everything before it even happens, before Ray Bentley even crosses the line of scrimmage, before Ron Cochran even finishes drop back. Big sexy Alex Dominguez, welcome to the team, the Alaska defensive end. Now moving to defensive tackle for this next season, but defensive end Alex Dominguez squad.
You son of a gun.
Wow. Destro, did you want him? Were you going to take him next?
Yeah, I was taking him next, jabroni.
Oh, man. Sniped off the squad. I wish if I was a little bit more professional, I would have had the gun blast there ready to queue up, but alas. All right, Destro, well, you can't take Big Sexy, so who will you take instead?
Oh, man. I'm gonna go with that linebacker. I have to go with the father, Heath McDaniel Sr. I need some leadership. I need some more leadership to go along with Aquanta Sean. Since I can't have Dominguez, I'd rather go with the linebacker, Mr. Heath McDaniel Sr.
So Shine and McDaniel Sr. building a powerful linebacking core there for Team Destro. All right, we're gonna flip it again. Destro, have another.
Alrighty, let's go with the defense some more. I'm going to go with Mr. Kanye Rockefeller. Cornerback, played for Chicago, did a very good job, although he got munched by Ray Bentley in the season 9 championship game.
Oh, man, you got to bring that up. That's cold.
Yeah, he got treated like a homeless person, but regardless of all that, I'm going to pick him anyway.
Wow. I wonder if I'm definitely going to be getting a DM from Flavor 2K later going, what is he talking about? But man, I'm in the Pro Bowl. Ramos, you're next.
What do I love? I love defense. I love corners. I love the secondary. And this guy was really, really good on the field and off the field. Ryan Michaels, the corner from the Houston Hyenas. Welcome to the team.
All right, so Ryan Michaels will be paired with Ryan Davidson, the 2 Ryans out at corner. That's the 3rd corner off the board. The Prez up again. Let's see, the Prez, just a quick breakdown here. We got a quarterback, a running back, a receiver, 2 safeties, 2 linebackers, no D-line, got a corner. Where are we going next, Destro?
I'm going with a wide receiver. He balled his tail off with Tallahassee. 1-2 punch combination for Christensen. Mr. Ken Gossett. That's who I'm taking as my 2nd wide receiver.
Ooh, Ken Gossett. Why not Duke Wilson? They were so even this year. Why Ken, not the Duke?
I don't know. I think his name sounds better.
That's all that separates people. So Ramos, the question is, are you going the Duke just to split them up, or you got better things to do?
You know, it's funny because you know, I have his quarterback, Christensen. I have a very good receiver in Robert Merrill. Very good running back. Gave me Duke Wilson, the wide receiver of the Tallahassee.
Oh! He took the bait, ladies and gentlemen. Just took it right out of my hands. All right. Lord Destro. I bow to your next pick. Go.
Alrighty. Granted, I already have 2 wide receivers, but we got to go with Elijah Swain, the tight end, because he, one thing is that when the quarterback can't find the open receiver, he's got to be able to check down. And he needs a Jason Witten, and so I'll choose Elijah Swain as his Jason Witten for my team.
I will. I'm willing to. I'm willing to do a little something crazy if somebody can guess my trivia question, my next trivia question. What is it? What do you want me to do, SFL Nation? I will do just about anything today. I'm feeling good today. If you get my trivia question correct, I will do what you want in the chat. Let's get some suggestions. Anybody have any thoughts on what maybe they'd like me to say something ridiculous on the air? Does anybody even desire me to do anything outside of the box? Ramos, Destro, you got any ideas? I have a great trivia question. I'm setting this up, I promise you. Crickets. Crickets tell you when your idea is stupid.
Oh, see?
I see nothing in the chat. Absolutely nothing. That just goes to tell you. So a chocolate pie. A chocolate pie for Ray's wife. Okay. All right, I'll bite. I will buy Ray Bentley's wife a chocolate pie if someone can answer this trivia question correct. The first person that types in the chat will be the answer that I receive. Team Destro just drafted tight end Elijah Swain. Who was the DC Dragon tight end back in the day who wore number 44? First answer in the chat, and I swear to God, Ramos or Destro, if you spill the beans right here live on the air and force that pie on me, I'm not going to be pleased.
Don't worry.
Do you know the answer, guys?
Me? I do.
I think you do. This is for a chocolate pie for Jenny, guys. I better get the right answer here in this chat room. Oh my God, Deezer Pal ruined it. Hingle McCringleberry. No.
I will never have somebody on my team with that name.
No, that is completely wrong. Jenny, you are the big loser tonight. Go ahead, Destro. Tell them who it was.
It was Mr. B.A. Bostwick.
There it is. B.A. Bostwick. Elijah Swain taking his spot. All right. We spent enough time on chocolate pie. Now I'm hungry. Ramos, take a pick.
All right, so yeah, I really do need to stop Ray Bentley, and now I need to stop Elijah Swain. So I'm gonna pick Avery King, the linebacker. He's been here for many seasons, and it seems that every time Avery King is on the field, he gets tackles for loss, and he's just chasing running backs, and he is an amazing linebacker. I've been a big fan of his game, Avery King.
So Avery King's off the board. Another Queen City Corsair on Team Ramos. And it would appear, just watching the chat, that Ray Bentley's marriage is now falling apart because he is not able to get his wife that pie she's so coveted. And that's Deezer Pal's fault. So Mexico City and Oklahoma City, bam, right on the schedule. Why not? They're clearly now heated rivals, and it's clearly Destro's pick.
All right, gentlemen, I'm going with one of the fearsome foursome members of Tallahassee, my man, Mr. Hunter Norwood. I need someone to be able to clog the middle and block and rush in and just sack anyone that I want and just assassinate and slaughter people. And that's who I got, Mr. Hunter Norwood.
Wow, that is vicious. That's downright terrifying. I'm now terrified. I'm having too much fun.
Do you need a safe space, Cam?
I'm terrified. What's that?
Do you need a safe space, Cam?
You know what? No.
Okay.
Because that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. All right. Ramos, you're up.
All right, so I have basically my complete starting lineup as an offense. I have the quarterback, I have the running back, I got a couple of receivers. I need a tight end. Guy that really for me was amazing to see, and it was kind of like a quiet player at the end. but he was really, really effective. Yacine Clifton, the tight end of the Alaska Storm, I love his game. He is the type of receiver who, like the type of tight end who is basically a wide receiver in the 3-point stance. Yacine Clifton.
Wow, so Yacine Clifton and Elijah Swaim are off the board. Let me remind you that Mike Daggs was the #1, received more votes than any other tight end, and he's still on the board. That's a slap in the face. That's cause for concern. Ramos, pick again.
Well, I love all the tight ends. I think that all the tight ends in this list are amazing. They played amazing this season. Some of them, like Bovine, are headed to the Hall of Fame one day, I'm pretty sure. But, I just loved how Yacine Clifton played this year for the Alaska Storm.
Did you just pick Yacine Clifton a second time in a row?
No, I'm just saying. I'm just piggybacking. I'm just thinking about the pick. Let me go ahead and do so. I'm building up, Cam. Come on.
I mean, if you don't want to pick another guy, I could go over to Destro and he can take the pick.
No. Speaking about Hall of Fame, I have another
time. Go ahead.
Yeah, speaking about Hall of Fame, I have another receiver, DR Sim. He's been here for a long time.
Hey-o.
And DR Sim is amazing. The Houston Hyena wide receiver veteran. Welcome to the squad.
Destro, wasn't DR Sim on your DC Dragon squad? Was that? I'm hallucinating him.
Yeah, he wasn't worthy to wear the teal, black, and gold.
Whoa, not worthy. He's a Hall of Famer. Who's more worthy than DR Sim?
Right.
And don't say everybody.
Ray Corky.
Oh man, see now you're pitting friends against friends. This is getting nasty. This is getting ugly. I may need the safe space. Destro, go ahead.
All right, well, I need another corner to cover the other side. We already got the other corner, and Connie Rockefeller. I need Mr. Aaron Arrington to cover the other side.
Another Hall of Famer.
Yes, sir.
Or Hall of Fame finalist, I should say. Did he make the Hall of Fame? I don't think he did.
No, sir.
But
right
either
now.
way,
He's gonna make it.
Hall of Fame finalist. He's gonna make it. He just got his new team too. Welcome to the league, Aaron. So Aaron Arrington on Team Destro. Apparently, Aaron Arrington, who coached under DR Sim, is worthy of wearing a Destro uniform, whereas DR Sim is not. I'm really stirring the pot tonight. I need to make sure I don't get in trouble. All right, Ramos, we're gonna have to go to a smaller font because we're running out of room. Take your next pick.
All righty. So, speaking about great players this season, this guy again was amazing on and off the field, and he was a great contributor for his squad. Another corner, Crash Combs. He was amazing. Huge fan of his game. Crash Combs, welcome to the team, and we're really building up the secondary here with general managers and stuff.
Now, Ramos, it might just be your beautiful accent, but are you saying Combs?
Yeah, Crash Combs, Combs.
Okay. I thought we were starting to get sexual here. Destro, next pick.
Oh, so you had to go there, didn't you? All right, gentlemen, my next pick, I need another tight end. I need someone's going to block for me. He did it very well for Queen City Corsairs. He was pretty decent. He did his thing. He wasn't a spectacular player, in my opinion, but he's going to get the job done for me. It's going to be tight end Mr. Mike Daggs.
Oh, there he is. There he is. More votes at tight end than anybody else. Mike Daggs finds a squad. It's with Team Destro. So Destro's got Mike Daggs and Elijah Swaim. That means that Ramos takes the fourth tight end. That fourth tight end is Tiberius Bovine. Ramos, why don't you share a little bit of words on Bovine here while we regather ourselves?
Well, Tiberius Bovine, legend, future Hall of Famer, amazing tight end. He's been here for the longest of times, and I'm just excited to have him on my squad.
All right, so let's get a recap here. We've got two quarterbacks off the board, Ron Cochran and Christian Christensen. At running back, we got Ash Odom, taken by Ramos. That's your only running back, right? I believe so. And then running back Ray Bentley for Team Destro. Wide receivers, Destro's got Gossett and Klein. Ramos has Merrill, Wilson, and Sim. Oh man, that's a lethal core right there. Tight end, you seen Clifton, Elijah Swain, Mike Daggs, and Bovine. So tight ends and strong safeties are done. A couple of defensive linemen, plenty of linebackers. Still got a little ways to go as we roll on here in the SFL's Pro Bowl draft, inaugural Pro Bowl draft. Destro, go ahead and make selection.
Okay, while they do it to you again, Ramos, I'm about to hit another player from your team. I need to have my special teams on point. I need to make sure that the ball's going through the field goal post, and I like that old school style kicking, the Mark Mosley style kicking. I'm picking Mr. Cole Varner.
Wow, a second player going against Ramos. Ramos, are you getting nervous that all your best players are being taken over there?
No, I mean, I think I know him pretty well, so I think that I will be able to probably game plan pretty good against them because I kind of know him firsthand.
You think the players are going to sabotage Destro's team in favor of you? Are they that loyal to you that they would do that?
Maybe Cole Varner. Yeah, just kidding.
I'll see.
Ramos, you're next.
All right, so Destro went ahead and picked 2 strong safeties with his first 5 picks. So I was also actually a free safety when I began my career as a player with the Baltimore Crabs. I'm gonna pick another free safety, Maurice Spurgeon of the Wildcats. Again, another guy has been here for a long time. Maurice Spurgeon, he knows the game very well. Is very, again, complete safety, and very excited to have him on the team.
Steven commenting on my great memory fading. I remembered B.A. Bostwick, didn't I? What else do I have to remember? Destro, go ahead.
Alrighty. As Ramos hooked up he solidified his spot with the free safety. I'm gonna go with it too. I'm going with Mr. T.J. Lowshaw.
Lowshaw making it happen for Team Destro. And I believe that's the second Dallas Roughneck player on Team Destro and the second overall selected tonight. Ramos, give us another one.
All right. So we're looking pretty good, but one quarterback is not going to make it. Like, one quarterback is not going to play the whole game, right? So I'm going to pick a guy who just has one of the strongest arms in the game and also is very, very accurate. Nathan Lee, the quarterback of the Indianapolis Red Devils. I love his game. He's the kind of quarterback that's going to be in the pocket, and he's going to throw dimes to the receivers.
That means that Julian Tyree is going to Team Destro. Destro, what do you think about having Tyree on your squad?
Hey, I like him. He's on Sioux Falls Sparrows. He's Jason's son in real life. Hey, he does a proficient job. I'll take him.
All right, Destro, this time you get your pick by choice. Who's after Lowshaw?
Alrighty. Well, I already have the power when it comes to Ray Bentley. I need some speed. I got to have a little bit of balance. Got to have that power. Got to have the speed. So I'm going for Mr. Murray from Houston Hyenas.
Wow, Warren Murray off the board, and that splits up Warren Murray and Ryan Michaels. Warren Murray from Ryan Michaels and DR Sim. So some Houston Hyenas playing against each other, particularly Murray against Michaels. All right, Ramos, how do you counter running back Warren Murray?
It's funny because this is a guy that, I even called some games where he was playing, and all I saw, it was him making tackles. 99 problems making tackles, you feel me? Espen Royale, the linebacker of the Tulsa Desperados, he, stopping the run, I don't think there was anybody as good at Espen Royale this season. So I have to pick.
Quick look, too, at the running backs off the board. Bentley, Odom, Murray have been selected, so BDG Hollywood is going over to Team Ramos to join Ash Odom. Ramos, I know you're a big supporter of BDG Hollywood as well.
Ooh. Man, BDG, You know, I try to compare sometimes players to NFL players, but I have a hard time comparing somebody to BDG because he has the size and the speed. It's really strange. It's not like he's like a Park Hee-chul kind of guy. No, he has the size, but he is so fast, spin moves, juke. So I'm excited to have BDG Hollywood on my squad.
All right, next up is we'll stick with Ramos. Flip the draft here a little bit. Ramos, give us a player.
All right, so you know, basically, right now I think that if our offense gets stopped, which is gonna be difficult. Let's be real. Like, we have a pretty stacked squad. Yeah, it's gonna be difficult. Like, it's gonna be hard.
Man, I can't wait to hear Jermaine's response. Go ahead. Go ahead, Ramos. Continue. I think Ramos is hiding. Come on. Go ahead. Go ahead, make a pick.
All right, so we need somebody. If we get stopped, we need somebody who can pin the ball deep. So I have Arminius Davis, the punter of the San Antonio Vaqueros, to the team.
Wow, a punter. In the I've lost track of the round. That puts Ashley Finch over on Destro's side, but I have to get Destro's opinion on Ramos's claim that his offense is going to be unstoppable.
He comes right out of a comic book. He must be watching too many Marvel movies, thinking like that.
Go ahead, shut him up. What's your next pick?
Alrighty, let's see. I was gonna pick Ashley French, my next pick, but he already took that, already made that by default. So I guess I'm gonna go back with the offense. I need to hook this offense up again. So we're gonna go with a wide receiver, and I'm gonna go with Mr. Daly Holder.
All right, Daly Holder in the chat. You know, I mentioned on an earlier broadcast he's one of 3 players that has averaged over 17 yards per catch over his career with over 100 receptions. So Daly Holder, a deep threat, joins Ken Gossett, who's obviously a deep threat, and Optimus Klein, who was used as more of a possession receiver in Alaska. Destro, do you see yourself using Klein in similar ways, or are you going to open things up for him?
Well, I'm going to open it up. Like I said, Ray Bentley's going to be the man. He's going to pound the ball, but you know, I got a full range a little bit. Can't pound it too much, so I got to spread them out. And I have intention on using Daly Holder and Klein to spread the ball out, most definitely.
I kind of wonder what the score of this Pro Bowl game is going to be. I have a feeling that All Pros going to have some trouble stopping just about everybody. So we'll see what happens. By the way, too, because kicker Cole Varner was taken off the board, that means that kicker Zach Daggs will be on Team Ramos. So we'll add Daggs to the list over there. And since, oh man, what the hell did we do there? Aligned the, boy, we're just making a mockery of this whole operation. Zach Daggs going to Ramos's squad, and it's Ramos's pick.
Yes, it is. And, you know, this is a guy who, you know, we probably did not hear much about because reasons. Really is one of the most underrated players in the league and really helped his team get to the playoffs for the first time in about 7 or 8 seasons. 4 full years. That's quite a stretch, but he helped his team get to the playoffs. Deezer Powell, the wide receiver of the Oklahoma City Renegades.
So Deezer Powell will, in fact, not be teammates with Ray Bentley. Probably thankful for that. Did not want to get run over in practice. And Deezer Powell, another Renegade on Team Ramos to join Tiberius Bovine, the tight end. Destro's up.
You know what? I already got the father, and it'd be wrong to break him up. So keep the son with the father. I'm going with Heath McDaniels Jr. or the second. Add him with his play side by side along with Quanta Shine and his dad to help me solidify the defense.
So father and son will be on the same team with Team Destro, and we want to update some things Chad Tackle, it's a good call by Ramos. Chad Tackle is going to be on this squad by default, thanks to the Hunter Norwood selection by Team Destro. And do we have a defensive end off the board? Yes, we have Alex Dominguez off the board. So Taekwon Hale will head over to Destro's side of the board.
Yes,
and Taekwon Hale and Hunter Norwood will be teammates with Destro and Ken Gossett as well. So Duke Wilson and Christian Christensen are on the opposite side, and we'll see. Boy, Tallahassee's really getting split up here tonight. Have I missed any automatic picks?
Yes.
Team captains?
Yeah, I'm going to make it easy for you. So because I picked Ajulani and Spurgeon, Destro gets Jeffrey Dax, an amazing player.
All right, so Jeffrey Daggs is going. That's for free safety, right?
That is correct. One of the best in the biz.
Jeffrey Daggs going over. Well, if he was the best in the biz, you would have taken him, Ramos. And then, anyway.
Oh, see, he throwing shade all night.
We're having fun here. We're having fun. And anything else I may have missed before we make our next pick in terms of automatic? I think we got everything up to date. Linebackers are getting a little hairy. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 linebackers taken, so there's 2 left on the board. Destro, I believe you're up. Go ahead and make a selection.
Alrighty, I need some help on the corners. I already have 2 corners. I need 2 more. I'm gonna start by get one of the VTech. How you pronounce that? Is it Michael VTech? VTech.
Okay,
either way,
there you go.
I want to take one of them and sort of to help out with the 2 starting corners that I have already.
All right, so Michael Vitak is going to Team Destro, the Indianapolis Red Devil, and somebody made a point in the chat about the Dags. Zach Dags is the kicker on Ramos, Jeffrey Dags at free safety on Team Destro, and Mike Dags, the tight end on Team Destro. So 3 Dags in the Pro Bowl. That's pretty awesome. Ramos, make your next selection, please.
And just to mention, like, I think actually Nick Dax, the safety, was like out of the Pro Bowl for like 1 or 2 selections. So the Dax boys putting in some work. But yeah, speaking about corners, we need another corner as well. And this is a guy who returned interceptions for pick sixes. Like he got in the paint. Major Key of the Vancouver Legion. He's a ball hawk and a pure cover corner. We will need him. We will really, really need him to stop Daily Holder and them boys.
Wow. So forgive me here. I'm readjusting because we're going to need more space. Doing it on the fly. Okay, Major Key was the pick, right?
Yeah. Yes, that is correct.
Congratulations to Major Key, man. He had, and I love that. I love that moment this season with the pick 6. Ramos hoping for some more magic out of Major Key.
Yep.
He's at corner, right?
Yeah,
he's.
Right? Ooh, he's my type of guy as a corner. Ball hawk. He for me reminds me a little bit like a Champ Bailey type of guy. When he gets the ball in his hands, he can go all the way.
Entertaining about 60 of you in the chat and have been throughout the night. Thanks for being here for the Pro Bowl draft. This is a lot of fun. Major Key gets selected, and we want to take a look at those corners, not linebackers. Ryan Michaels gone, Kanye Rockefeller gone, Major Key gone, Michael Vitak gone. Or did you take Steve? You took Steve, Destro, right?
I took Michael.
You took Michael. All right, Arrington is gone. Crash Combs is gone. Ryan Davidson's gone. So Steve Vitak is going. Who needs the 4th corner?
I do. I'm taking.
Oh, you do. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So.
I'm just kidding.
What'd you say?
That I need another corner. I'm just kidding.
So right after Michael Vitak, Steve Vitak will be joining his brother on Team Destro. If I could spell his name right. There we go. Yep. So we're almost caught up there. Only a few players left. Destro, go ahead.
Oh, man. I don't know. I'm undecided. Man, there's so many talent on this team. Oh my goodness. Oh, let's see. You know what? Because Mark Chisholm used to be under my tutelage, and he's now the coach of Atlanta. I'm gonna go ahead and pick up his boy, Boo Chisholm. He's gonna be my 4th receiver. Put it in work.
Boo Chisholm at receiver? Oh yeah, I'm thinking BDG Hollywood. Man, it's been a rough night. Maybe my memory is gone. There you go. Boo Chisholm. It's a lot of players. I realize there's so many players. Man, it looks a lot different when it's all on different slides. Ramos, go ahead, make a pick.
All right, so I need another receiver as well. And, you know, this is a guy who's a big guy. He's a big dude. I already have his quarterback, so I'm going to pick his receiver because they're probably going to be together playing, and they know each other. So Eli McCormick, the wide receiver of the Indianapolis Red Devils.
Wow, and I'm surprised he fell this far. Man, I mean, Eli McCormick, he was outstanding all season long. That's a really quality pick there late. Let's get a check on the wide receivers. Klein is gone, Wilson gone, Gossett gone, McCormick gone, Sim gone, Holder gone, Gabriel Manning still out there, Robert Merrill's still out there. So 2 receivers left. Is that where you're going next, Destro, or you got something else in mind?
I think Ramos got Merrill. I mean, yeah, Merrill already, right?
I did.
Oh yeah, you're right, with the returner out front. So
Correct.
Gabriel Manning goes to Team No?
Yeah, well, yeah, that's what I'm picking. Well, either way,
Yeah.
he's
Yeah.
coming on my team.
That's right. Team Destro, Gabriel Manning, the San Francisco Shark.
And he also will designate him as the punt returner and kickoff returner. And if you remember the game against Houston, it won't happen in this game, hopefully, but he's the one who stepped in as running back and ran all over that defense. Sorry.
That's right. That's right. So we've got wide receivers are done. They're off the board. Quarterbacks are done. Running backs are done. Tight ends are done. Right, everybody?
Yeah. So there's
Defensive tackle, defensive end. Who's left? Who's left out?
all right. I'm gonna pick him. And again, I need a little bit more depth. All right. So it's gonna be Nick Fargo, the linebacker of the Sioux Falls Sparrows. Like in a stacked core of linebackers with the Sparrows, Nick Fargo was probably the one who shined the bright. Who's the one that played the best probably out of the 3. All of them are amazing. But, man, Nick Fargo is something else.
So now at linebacker, Obi Okoye is the lone wolf. He goes over to Destro's squad. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Destro?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
All right, so linebacker Obi Okoye is set. And, gentlemen, is that the draft?
That is it. Yep.
That's what it looks like.
That's the draft, ladies and gentlemen. So, again, recapping, let's take a look at the teams from start to finish. So, Team Ramos has Christian Christensen and Nathan Lee at quarterback. Running back is BDG Hollywood and Ash Odom. Receivers, Robert Merrill, Duke Wilson, DR Sim, Deezer Powell, Eli McCormick. And the tight ends, Tiberius Bovine and Yassine Clifton. So, Ramos, why is that offense going to tear up whatever Destro's got on the other side?
Well, we have the MVP, number 1. Number 2, I think Robert Merrill, again, one of the most explosive players in the SFL. So, Robert Merrill returning kicks will give us very good field position. So, with good field position and Christian Christensen with the ball in his hands, I think that's just touchdowns waiting to happen. And then we have DR Sim right there as a wide receiver. He has like 10 billion yards in his career. He's going to put in some work. And when Christian Christensen goes to the bench, we are not going to take a step back because Nathan Lee is coming as well. So I think the offense will be very explosive.
All right, so Destro's offense, Ron Cochran and Julian Tyree. The running backs, Ray Bentley and Warren Murray. At wide receiver, Gabriel Manning, Boo Chisholm, Daley Holder, Ken Gossett, and Optimus Klein. And the tight ends, Elijah Swaim and Mike Daggs. Destro Why is your offense just going to tear them up?
Well, I think we're not going to tear them up. We're going to beat them. We're going to annihilate them. We're going to treat them as if we got infinity stones. We're going to snap our fingers and boom, all of them going to disintegrate. But all kidding aside, I think it's going to be a great game. I think it's going to be a very close game, and I want it to be a close game. And I already have a score, a prediction in my head right now. And
oh no.
If you don't mind, Mr. Commissioner, do you mind if I share this score with everybody?
No. The
score is going to be 31-30. If you smell what the Dark Lord is cooking.
The exact replica from the Season 5 championship game score. Interesting. I was wondering where you might have gotten that score from. Ramos, do you agree? 31-30 the other way?
It's gonna be a very good game. It's gonna be a very good game, because it's kind of like unstoppable force, and a movable object basically. You can say, man, these receivers are amazing, but you look at the corners on the other side and they're just as good. It's like, man, you have this running back, but then you look at the linebackers and you look at the defensive linemen and they're just as good. So it's gonna be fun to see which one gives.
All right, quickly, gentlemen, before the night is out, give me your anticipated Pro Bowl MVP. Who is leading the charge for your squad in the Pro Bowl? Who's making it happen, Ramos?
I'm going to go with my first pick. That's why I picked him first, even before any quarterback, running back. I'm going to go Ryan Davidson because, again, he's a playmaker. So I think that if we have to stop Optimus Klein, I think Ryan Davidson knows him pretty well. So I'm going to go with my first pick and my corner, Ryan Davidson.
All right, Destro, do you feel the same way about Bentley?
Oh, man, I think it's going to be close. He's going to put in his work. He's going to be guaranteed 150 yards. I'm guaranteeing that, 150 yards. But I think the MVP of this game is going to be my quarterback, Ron Cochran. He's going to put in the work. He's going to make the proper throws. He's going to do the check downs to the tight ends. He's going to get the job done. So I believe he's going to be the MVP. Ray Bentley will be like a close second.
You're gonna let him out of the box that Alaska put him in to win a championship?
Yes, I will. He's gonna unleash Armageddon.
All kidding aside, Ron Cochran, I've never seen I don't think a quarterback has ever had a completion percentage that high in NFL history. So kudos to Ron and the Storm for winning the championship. But the Pro Bowl's a whole nother different beast. This has been a presentation of the Simulation Football League presented by AP Music, the Pro Bowl Draft, and the Pro Bowl coming up on the front page of Twitch. We are going to, if you are interested, if you're a Pro Bowl player and you are interested in being mic'd up for the Pro Bowl and getting on the broadcast to share your thoughts and experiences in the Pro Bowl in real time as they happen, send us a DM. It's going to be me. It's going to be Steven Mullinex. It's going to be Ramos Lynn. It's going to be Jermaine Smith. We're all going to be in the booth mic'd up. We're all going to be fired up for the Pro Bowl game. This is going to be an experience unlike any other, and it's just around the corner. And wow, a star-studded lineup. Amazing, amazing, amazing stuff. Any final words, guys?
Not really. Just basically final words for this to be like, I'm excited about this. We are going to see players that play in the same division, are playing together, quarterback, wide receiver duos. We will see Ron Cochran is with Destro. I have Alex Dominguez. So teammates against each other, division rivals against, with each other. So I think it's going to be fun.
And as your league president, I just wanted to let everybody know, thanks for supporting the league. Thanks for coming out. I heard it was 60 viewers, so I greatly appreciate it. I know the commissioner does as well. And I just want to say to you, Ramos, good luck on our game. No hard feelings, just smack talking. That's all it is, brother.
Definitely. To you as well.
Team Ramos, Team Destro in the Pro Bowl. So right around the corner. This is the Simulation Football League, and we're loading legends. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Peace.